I just did. I joined a new gym today.
Your
So
garage?
no, Crunch Fitness. We are opening a local Crunch Fitness here in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. I shall be a member there, so I'm very excited about that. They have a lot of amenities that I've never seen in a CrossFit gym.
Hmm.
So I'm very excited about that. So, but got to figure out where I'm doing the open. That is now currently the question because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Crunch Fitness is not going to be the answer.
No, no. I mean, typically for me, I would do like drop-ins for like CrossFit gyms around my area, and like
Yeah,
I would email and be like, or just like reach out to them like, hey, do you have any interest or whatnot to, have me do? And I'll do it like early morning, and I'll pay like
yeah.
right like the day before and stuff. And they're like, most of them are like, yeah, but one of them I was in, I'm not naming names, but like it was me and this guy, like so they do like a competition who's like first place, second place, and third place for their gym.
Okay.
And
Yep.
so it's like a competition inside the gym because there's like no elite athletes or no like, perennial games athletes like there at all. So I thought I was in that list.
Mm,
And
I've
so
been there.
they actually put me on that list too.
Yeah.
And so I won the whole thing, and they didn't put me on the
Because you weren't a
pedestal.
full-time
Yes.
member. Those
Yes.
jerks.
And so
Those.
after that whole process was done, and the owner comes up to me and he's just like, "Hey, I know you won the whole thing, but this is mainly for the people that are at the gym and are there." And I'm like, "Hey, man, that's fine,
Yeah.
whatever."
It's
I'm like,
like, what do you like? I get it. Like, I'm at least he said something to you and didn't just be like completely like hosed you over.
"Mhm,
Like, it's like, yeah, I had the best like open score like at this gym that I dropped in at. It's like that's cool. It's like not the fittest like man on earth. Like that's still not going to be a thing. It's like, oh, I dropped in somewhere and I had a pretty okay time. It's like
mhm."
that's just kind of what happens.
Yeah, and he doesn't want me back at that gym anymore.
Nice. That's usually how that goes too. It's like, ah, you're too fit for us. You're
Yeah.
not really the clientele we're looking for.
Yeah, and he even states that too. But it's like it was a large gym. It was like wide open, and so I went to this other gym that's great. So Cumming Strength and Fitness. If you're in the Cumming, Georgia area, you definitely got to check this gym out. This is like I believe it's like an old auto body garage turned into a CrossFit gym.
That's a pretty cool setup though.
Yeah.
Like if that's what they do, like that's there's yeah, it's always the refurbished or like the old businesses that like if you do it the right way, you can actually make a pretty cool affiliate.
Hmm.
Um I don't know if you have seen Make Wad's Great Again's affiliate that he purchased.
I have not.
He like they have a pretty cool setup in there. From what I've seen on Instagram. But you have to travel all the way to Cleveland or somewhere in Ohio.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Um,
Ohio. I'm good.
yeah, it's pretty flat and reminds me of Pittsburgh, so I'll pass. Um, but they have a pretty cool setup. I'm trying to think of the other ones that have had pretty cool. Something will come to me. Chalk Performance Training in California looks really good. Not to
Yeah.
be that Nick couldn't be part of our podcast tonight.
Have you seen Travis Mayer's gym? Have you been in there?
I just assumed he was at the TTT gym.
So
Am I
it's
wrong?
no, 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 no. So
Okay.
the way it works is I mean, I believe this is from what he said. So originally it wasn't CrossFit Passion, it was like something else. And I was there and he was like coaching there, and then TTT took over. Like it's like, just think of like a long rectangle. And
Okay.
so and then like you have the door frame, and it's like a little small like thinner rectangle that's further up like near the front entrance.
Yeah.
That's where a training think tank actually rents their space,
Oh.
and the rest is for the CrossFit Passion community.
Hmm. Okay. We'll have to ask Dr. Hardy next week about that.
Yeah. So and like I guess, and so they have like offices and stuff like that, and like it's a really really nice gym.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you've dropped in there, obviously.
yeah, I've dropped in. Well, Travis. Well, I don't know if he still remembers me, but he does. He every time I've gone in there, he's like, "Hey Tom, how's it going?" And it's just like
Oh,
you
that's nice.
like thousands of people. How the fuck do
Well,
you
that's
remember
like
my name?
that's like how Chandler Smith is. Chandler Smith has like the world's greatest memory for names.
Hmm.
And it perplexes me to this day. But like that's pretty okay. I didn't realize that. I thought TTT had its own. It's all the same place.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's CrossFit is like Alabama. So that's
Yeah.
usually how that goes.
Yeah,
But
in the gym that I go to, like I said, like you said before, 24-hour access.
yeah.
They have like a boxing ring in the open area for like where you
Okay.
do
This is like a
CrossFit.
real gym. Like this is a gym for everybody.
Yeah, like Rusty Bar. It's mainly like a powerlifting gym, but I they have bumper plates there, so I do Olympic weightlifting there, like early in the morning and stuff.
Yeah. So
It's pretty funny.
yeah, but that's like those are the gyms that you're like, okay, they just have a wide demographic of people that are members here.
Hmm.
So that's always a good thing. But
Yeah, and they have a pegboard. They have a pegboard too on the
like
wall.
like a Rogue One or like one of the old school ones where it's like, oh,
Old,
we were early, aka we were very before like
early, very,
Dave
very,
Castro
very.
found out what they were.
Yeah, very, very early. And so I was like, sweet. So I went to Amazon, bought like
Pegs.
the pegs and everything like that, and I try to climb up it. So I was like maybe like halfway up. And so the second bracket from that pegboard got loose and I almost like fell. I was just like luckily like I was on the other side, so I was like holding it and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. And so I literally just like jumped off and I'm like, yeah, that's no one's I'm not getting on back on that again.
Nope, nope. Are the pegs still in there?
No, I kept them in
Oh,
my
okay.
bag, so I
Okay,
still have
yeah, I
them.
was like, oh, that's good. So your kids can find them and start beating each other with them.
Hmm.
That's they're just wooden weapons at this point. So that's not well. That's a pretty good setup. I have to go see the Crunch Fitness tomorrow that I'm joining because it's brand new. So it's not super far from my apartment, but we'll see how it goes, and then just kind of make adjustments to fitness as it is. Um,
Yeah. So do they have assault bikes or anything like that there?
so they have their high intensity interval training section. Yeah, kick rocks. It's just whatever you want it to be. They have wall balls. From the one Crunch Fitness I have dropped into, they had like some off-brand rowing and like Schwinn bikes.
Okay.
So we'll see how they are. Like I'm not like it's $1 for the entire year and like $10 a month. I'm like not gonna like yeah. It's Crunch Fitness is essentially the Planet Fitness, but they want you to lift the weights.
Okay. Okay.
So like it's a pretty should be a good time because I'm like it'll be fun.